Hi everyone, my name is Tony Fargo, and I wanted to tell you that it is the Vatican that all nations leaders bow down to. It is the Pope, the previous Pope that had this whole the Vatican implanted, all the employees. The Book of Catholicism is not the Holy Bible, okay? There's only one religion that is described as in Revelation 17 of the Holy Bible. And again, that's not the Book of Catholicism. Revelation 14, 9 through 11. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast and its image, whoever receives this mark of his name. So in other words, there's going to be the name, number, or mark of the beast. You can't take that anywhere in your body, not your right hand, forehead. Even if you take it in the forehead, or excuse me, in the forearm, like these people are doing in this video. I'll link below to get into a nightclub. I think it's entitled Let's Get Drunk and Chip. Okay, here in this video, why don't you watch this? This is all about the money. Remember, look at these, the way the cardinals are dressed, and they're scarlet. They're red and purple. No other religion is dressed like they are in Revelation 17.
Pope Benedict XVI and his security detail will reportedly begin using RFID technology to begin tracking priests and employees at the Vatican. The move to use the tracking technology comes after the Pope's butler stole sensitive documents from his apartment last year and gave them to the news media. The Northside School District welcomes the support.
It is nice to know that one of the major religions of the world who've had the opportunity to study the Bible,
not the Bible,
its application in the real world, doesn't believe that the RFID device has anything to do with Revelations.
But a 15-year-old John Jay sophomore and her family claim the tracking device violates her freedom of religion. Some even link it to the devil himself.
We see it just as a piece of technology that enables us to do a very important function, which is to ascertain whether kids are on campus or not. And attendance is very important, particularly given the crisis in educational funding. We need every dollar that we can recover.
Meanwhile, the Vatican will begin tracking its employees next month.
Okay, do you hear this guy? It's all about the money. It's all about the money to get these, to get the dollars for the school. And this idiot here saying, you know, we need the money. It's all about the money. Anyway, I want you guys to please do not take the mark of the beast. I'm going to put some links below. I think it's listed 13 times in Revelation not to take the mark. If you're in the Catholic Church, please come out of her and know there is a reason that the burqa and the nun's drab look the same, similar. I know that the Muslim women cover the face more, but the reason why the nun's outfit and the Muslim's burqa looks the same is because the Vatican monk that went to I think it's Africa, wrote the demonic Quran, copied 700 years after the Holy Word of God was written, because Satan is a copycat. Okay, Jesus said that few would find the narrow path. That's because there's billions of people that are in the world's church of the Vatican. The Pope just came out, the recent Pope here, 2015, today's February, and or February 2015 we are in. And this Pope, his name is pronounced George, in his native Italian it's Jorge, and I think God's got a sense of humor, like harlot that rides the beast. Anyway, this Pope, I believe, is antichrist. They're all antichrist because they all take a vow of celibacy, even on the hieroglyphs, and I'll put a link to Jonathan Kleck's video where he shows that the little boy is in the genital area of the priest wearing the robe. Okay. The reason why the popes have been charged so many times with sodomy and crimes against children, they traffic children, they sell children, it's the synagogue of Satan. They hate women, they hate all God's people. But the Pope is in Israel working with the Temple Institute to build his palace. Read Daniel, the last half of chapter 11 through 12. That's the time we're in. The book of Daniel is open. The north and south are going to attack. That's Iran leading Russia all the way up into Egypt. Those weapons to be used against Israel will be laid in the street there, blocking the road by the Dead Sea for 7 years. After 7 months, the Israel people will place markers by the dead bones. They stand, the flesh melts off. God supernaturally protects them, and their own instruments blow up on them, as I guess what's going to happen. But God tells us everything before it happens, so we believe in Him. God bless y'all. Don't take the mark of the beast, and find out, please. We know who wrote our Holy Bible and the Gospels. All the apostles were Jewish except for Hebrew men, except for Luke. They wrote Matthew in Hebrew. They wrote the other books in Greek because they were proselytizing to their Greek. That was their audience at the time. Okay, know the lies about the church. When Paul and Timothy are talking about women shall not speak, they were talking about one woman singular. Because the church is responsible, the Roman Catholic Church, for killing off Joan of Arc and all the women that have the natural herbs. They killed billions and billions and billions of people. And religion, come out of religion, come into a relationship with your Creator, Jesus Christ. He loves you, and so do I. God bless you all, and don't get marked, don't get chipped, don't take the name, number, or mark of the beast, and do not convert to Islam. Better to be beheaded, my friend, than convert to the whore religion of Islam, satanic cult.